say you want if each up it. You write books, film song, not even there, so it end. The way you work, really. Them I feel respect it, my friend. Nah, I beg nobody.
Good. Let's put this bird in the sky.
Hello everyone. Mullings from Written Mirror here, aka Wicked Penman. Ain't got long on this one, so I'm gonna try and keep it short and sweet. See, I'm just chilling outside. Wanted to talk about being outside. No, not really. I had a rumor of a new streaming service called NBC Peacock. Well, it's not a rumor. It's out in America, but it's due to come to the UK. Well, obviously sometime soon following that. Please don't get too close to this. Thank you. Yeah. Had all sorts of nightmares today. Left my memory card, so I'm using the hard drive. Yeah, I know this gives me try to get involved. I might have to switch this up. Yeah, so I just can't go on YouTube, just got kids in it. But essentially, NBC is going to have its full, much like Disney and everyone before, it's going to have its full arsenal available to it. And you're going to have to pay a separate subscription to have it. What does that mean for us, really? More money going out, I guess. Another service. But also more chances for writers and creatives to have their say. You know? Definitely. Because when you think about it, the more of these people and more of these money people that play that need content and things they have to show, the better for everyone else, really. Yeah, this thing is causing a lot of attention because I'm flying too low. If I fly too wide, like I said, you probably get loads and loads of people's kids in it, which is not what I want. And obviously they know there's a drone about, so they're excited, so they keep trying to enter frame and stuff, which is just annoying. Okay, let's do this instead. This is what I can see, so you can see what I can see now. But yeah, more choice the better. More options the better. I don't see it being a bad thing to have another player alongside, well, Disney, Amazon, Netflix. So yeah, NBC Peacock is welcome. People that like Friends, I know you're thinking this is your time now. You're finally going to get that. Unfortunately, Friends is owned by, well, was produced by Warner Brothers, I believe. So you won't be seeing that on NBC's platform because they have their own platform, which is HBO Max. So yeah, interesting stuff, all of this, isn't it? What's it due to cost us? Probably no more than everyone else's service, maybe even slightly cheaper. Maybe it might come in at, instead of whatever you're paying for Disney now, which I believe is between £5 and £7, it might be slightly lower than that. So maybe expect to pay between £4 and £6. Netflix's pricing structure is under threat now as well, because especially with Disney releasing Beyonce's content, which I know it was related to The Lion King, but subscription prices went up after Beyonce first went to Netflix, so make of that what you will. Let's fly a bit higher. And like I said, this really has got to be less than 10 minutes, because this thing only has like 11 minutes of flight time. There we go, we're at 100 meters now. It's beautiful around here. You can actually see properly into central London. See the big, you can see that. There you go. You need to focus your attention right there. And yeah, to me it's a beautiful thing for writers. The only thing that I'm not really hearing is more people are being repped now. So you'd think agents would fancy their chances at selling more content now. So as a trade-off, they would be accepting, making it clear what kind of submissions they're looking for and so on and so forth. I don't really see that happening at the moment. And obviously we've heard over here that someone like Michaela Cole was able to secure her show being aired on TV without an agent, but we already know that that won't work for anyone else that's unsolicited. They won't read your work at all. I'm pretty much the poster child for representing oneself and presenting oneself, and I've not been able to kind of break that wall. So I think it maybe for people that already have credits, people that already have a reputation that precedes them, of course they can get away with not having an agent. I believe it was the same thing with someone like J.K. Rowling, who got rid of her long-time agent, and instead what she had was someone who looks after her financial affairs, or a lawyer, basically. That's what it was, or what it is. But me, you, and anyone else that's trying to break in, that's not going to be sufficient. It won't work. It won't fly. At least for now, it won't. There'll come a time when that will change, I'm sure. But for right now, that doesn't seem to be what's popular or what is accepted. It's windy out here, so yeah, it's weird because when I came outside there was no wind at all. As soon as I start flying, there's wind. So I'm gonna land this thing in a minute. And like I said, this thing really has to be wrapped up in 10 minutes. If I continue the audio, it'll be a separate piece of audio, and then I'll have to stitch the two together in the essence of full transparency. Some good news to share as well. My debut EP, 1WPM, stands for one word per minute, and it's a double entendre because it also stands for One Wicked Penman. That's coming out on the 4th of September. So finally got it finished. Finally able to, to say that this is the date that I'm able to share it. Like I said, that's the 4th of September. 6 tracks. Track 1 is Struggle. Well, it's a re-engineered version of it. I've kind of gone back into all of my sessions and done what I can with all the tracks that are on there that you may have heard before. So if you even have heard some of these songs before, there'll be new versions. Also, track two is Wicked Fly. I haven't troubled that one. That one is exactly as it was before, and the video for that was shot in April. I think that's that's suitable and didn't need anything else at this stage. If I was to ever do a remix with it, it would probably be with an artist like Coffee, someone who, But anyway, that's somewhere down the line. Track 3 is Quick Release. And again, that's a re-engineered version of that. I wanted to improve on it because again, what it says is what it was. It was a quick release. I literally did that almost like a single take. So I finally got a chance to actually sit down and engineer the vocals more, apply proper EQing, so on and so forth. That was a pain putting that back together because of the file hygiene of the previous engineer. But we're not complaining. At the end of the day, this is a summary of the work I've been able to do over this time. Where we at? Can't see myself. You can see my surroundings. Right. Less than 60 seconds. Let's wrap this up. So track 4 is My Miss World. Again, I was able to re-enter the session and kind of move things around to suit how I think it should sound. 5 is Open Eyes, which is the track for my grandmother and my grandma and grandfather, my grandparents essentially. And that's completely in my image, how I wanted it. So it is my hope you like that one. If not, there's no one to blame. There's no one to point fingers at. I did that from the ground up. Engineered, produced, recorded, wrote, same one more, sorry, which is a new version of that song. That's also been done by me, and that kind of rounds out the EP, and I hope you guys enjoy it. Anyway, time for me to get Ghost. This is over 10 minutes. I'm out, J Mullings Whitmer, and catch you on the next one.